Breaking solidarity.
Hey Fred,
Hey,
I'm just shooting some video for the website and was wondering if you could give me like a little tour.
do you think I could give you 5 minutes?
Okay, is there somebody I could talk to immediately?
So you want to do that?
I want a guided tour of the strike headquarters for all our
Hang
viewers
on
at
before
home.
you start shooting.
Yeah, if you could just tell me for QP members just what this is and what's going on, what's the purpose of the strike headquarters? Why is it off campus?
Strike headquarters has to be off campus because we're not allowed on campus. So,
Okay, and what is happening at the strike headquarters?
strike headquarters, people are listening to the walkie-talkies and talking and coordinating with the picket captains who are out on the lines at each of the roads leading into York. People are trying to set up all the internet and the printing things so that we can keep up with the public relations things. The bargaining team is going to be meeting somewhere here, potentially. So we're trying to set up different conference spaces because there's a bunch of different committees that are going to have to come together and meet. We got some food and coffee stuffs going on over there. We have a fridge too. And there's a bunch of stuff at the back.
Is this where alternative duties are done?
Yeah, a lot of alternative duties can be done here. So someone was in this morning keeping track of the walkie-talkies and the communications as an alternative duty. So.
Okay, anything else you wanted to say? How do you feel about the strike on day one?
We're getting into it, right? It's going on. I actually want to go outside. I've been in here most of the morning. I think I'm going to go out in the sun and hit the pickets now.
Okay,
so.
right on. Thanks, man. I just have to ask Fred for his 2 cents.
Day 1, yeah. Day 2, I'm going to crash.
So Fred, how are you feeling about things today?
How am I feeling about things?
Are you happy?
I'm not happy.
How come?
Feeling terrible about the fact that we've got to fight this university again for just the basic rights.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And how do you think that's coming in terms of the level of organization versus, like, how does this compare to the previous strike?
Yeah, I was here 8 years ago, and I think we're just as ready, if not more ready, actually, than we were 8 years ago.
How do you think that played out in terms of the general membership meeting? Like, that was a pretty high vote and a pretty big turnout, right?
Yeah, I probably I bet the number right on. I said 72 and it was 71.7. So okay, we rounded up.
He's got proof.
I've got proof. Yeah, I've got proof. Yeah, so I felt really good about that meeting and the comments that were made, and even the people who were not happy about going out on strike. It isn't that they don't have concerns with regard to the working conditions and the wages that people make in the union. I actually think they genuinely are concerned. Obviously, some people have different points of view about how to get there, and they don't know enough about labor relations at York and the difficulties. So I think it's an even higher number than that in terms of the people who care about the issues that we're talking about.
Okay. And how do you feel about the strike headquarters? This is a hub of activity.
Well, we set up really fast. I mean, this is 6 hours in, and despite the fact that the mega corporations like Bell are kind of giving us a hassle, I think we're going to get there by the end of the day. So
Wonderful.
yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. Darius, can you tell me what you're doing?
I'm setting up the network right now so that we can print and get all the computers hooked up and get internet and all that stuff. So, should be fun.
Thank God for the members in computer science, eh?
Absolutely. Without it, what would you ever do?
And, okay. Hey, Drew, you want to give me a word on how you're doing?
Oh man, this has been the most inspiring day ever.
Why is that?
Seeing that many hundreds of members on the picket line, doing 4 hour shifts, then doing 8-hour shifts, and now talking about doing 12-hour shifts because they don't want to go home. That's unbelievable. These people have inexhaustible energy. And this is because of the union, man, and because they believe in the union. This is unbelievable.
Wicked. Awesome. Okay, I gotta go.
Bro, are you going back to your picket line?
I'm going to upload the video. Tell me your name.
Tyler Shipley.
Then how are things? So you're saying how are you're a steward, right?
Yeah, I'm chief steward for Unit 1. And I'm a strike coordinator, so what I'm doing is I'm kind of running around to all the different lines and making sure that picket captains are able to keep situations under control, and if there's any police sort of situations, and if people need food or anything like that. So I've been kind of moving between the different lines, and it's amazing. It's just, I've been, working towards being in a union like this that is able to have the strength to go on strike and fight for something for so long. And it's happening, and there's people there, and they're actually totally mobilized, and I don't have to do anything. It's like you spend so much time being a mobilizer and feeling like you have this responsibility to get people going, and then you show up here today and it's like, I'm totally irrelevant. They're doing it. Like, they made that there was something that happened before I was here on Pond Road, where there was cars able to get in. So they just on their own, just said, okay, you know what? Let's move our picket line up. So they just 25 people or however many, they just moved their picket line up, set it up, did their thing, and without having me having anything to do with it. It's just so energizing. So yeah, that's my story about today.
Awesome. Is it time to leave?
Sure. Just call me when you get somewhere quiet.
Fucking truck is ruining my shot.
It scares me just enough.
I'm trying to film.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Deeply satisfying.
Huh?
That was deeply satisfying.